check out a couple of these bad boys here. See how we sound. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yada yada yada. See how we sound. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's check how this is looking. I think we're good to go. Yeah. Yeah, this looks solid. All right. Oh, I should share this to the Discord and Facebook pages. How do I share this? Video link. All right. Share. Gonna be. We are live with a test live stream. Stay new. Setup. Seeing how it fares. Just gonna be a chill stream. Gonna be doing some deck building, sleeving, and some meta discussion for the full con monthly. Come in. Come and hang out. All right. So we are doing a chill stream to test and how with some new stuff. Just gonna be deck building and sleeving. About full con. Come and hang out. Excuse me. All right. I think we're good to go. I think we're good. All right. Well, with that out of the way, hello everybody. This is Christian, back from Blizzard's Orange TCG. Come back to you with just a pretty chill live stream. Oh, I don't have music. Oh, that's okay. We'll do this another time. This is mainly just a test stream. We're gonna see how this new Starlink internet fares. Hey Dan, how's it going, man? How's it going? We're gonna see how this new Starlink internet fares of me actually being able to stream at home. So far, it's looking pretty hot. Let me tell you, the Starlink internet, it is like 10 times faster than what I was rocking with before. For upload speed, I was getting like 0.3 megabytes, I think, just to my own home for anything. And now it's like at 12 upload speed megabytes. It's like night and day. It's ridiculous. Of course, that means now we have to see how well the laptop itself fares. It's kind of an older model. We'll see what happens. Still might end up dropping some frames. Oh, I'm dropping some stuff right now as we speak, actually. I'm going to have to check that out. Hold your horses. I got a little buffering going on here. Let's see. And we're back up. Oh, that was weird. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. I might need to adjust my OBS settings to see exactly how this is gonna go. Stream says poor. Well, it says it's fine now. Widgets. Yeah, I'm willing to bet I need to fix my bitstream settings. It's been probably tied to low bitrate for God knows how long it's been. That's okay though. All right. So anyway, going on to some deck building. Oh, that's the wrong teletraan site. So I got a couple ideas for full con. I've pretty much played 2 full con lists I actually have built in League. I've played 2 Alpha Trion lists, 1 blue, 1 orange. Feels pretty good. Alpha Trion feeling pretty good. as expected. But we're gonna go. So one of my favorite things to do when deck building. So what I want to do tonight is I want to work on a gauntlet of decks to prepare for just some overall testing with people, to try to have a nice variety of things to test against that's not just Alpha Trion, because expecting only Alpha Trions usually not. Only one deck is usually gonna. It doesn't fare well for people that usually do that. So we're gonna do things a little differently. I'm gonna double check the stream here for now. It looks like it's going pretty smooth. Okay. Well, like I said, we're just gonna play by ear and see how it goes. All right. So for now, one of my favorite things to do, especially because this is the first like monthly that we've had for the full con ATB 5 format. People are expecting a lot of the new stuff Alpha Trion, but what I like to do is I take some old decks that have done well in like ATB 4 metagame, the previous metagame, update them to ATB 5 and see how well they do. So right now, we're going to look at some ATB 4 full constructed deck lists, and maybe a couple Type 1 deck lists even. Excuse me. So right now we're on the full con October teletraan page. So this is obviously one that we're going to look at. Can I do this in a new tab? I don't think I can. Really like this is the list I won with. This is the Ghost Scream, Infinitus Fangry, Grax Bowl list. This was the list felt pretty good. I'm sure it's still pretty decent going into ATB 5, even with all the sturdy, probably even more so with the sturdy. Second place was like a Soundwave, Jazz, and Merkby deck, which I wish was on here because I think that deck was super cool and a great meta call. I don't think that deck will do as well into this metagame. I think it's not going to be as orange-black heavy for the most part. And I don't know what this third slot was. I'm not sure. I think it was King Me. He was playing a really cool 4-white Ghost Scream list. Well, obviously, you're gonna see a lot of Ghost Scream here, just because that card is like, it's like really good, and it's still really good, especially really good actually. This is a Perceptor Ghost Scream list. It's like a blue, kind of a blue-black list. This list is really cool. I'm not sure if the Perceptor in the Ghost Starscream is still the correct choice. There's a couple more interesting options for Perceptor now in HP 5, but this is still a really cool deck to look at. I really like this one, the Megatron into Titans list. I think that one is worth looking at. This is another 4-white Ghost Scream list. Okay, here's one that we're probably going to talk about in a little bit here. This is a Hot Rod list with Fangry and Impactor. Very similar to the T1 version. Deck is still really good. And then Menasor. Menasor, I don't plan on building. I don't think Menasor has a good look at all into full con right now. Just because I think there's a whole lot going against it right now. And I think it struggled going into ATP4 metagame already. And I think there's just so much more stuff like that it has against it right now. So we're going to start copying some deck lists here. We're going to copy that. I wish I could do this more than once, but that's okay. We're just going to do this live. There's like 3 or 4 deck lists we're going to look at and start updating, I think. And if we have time, we'll do some in-person sleeving and just do some chatting. How's everyone doing tonight? Not sure who's watching. I haven't been looking at chat at all. Oh, hey, Dan. How's it going, man? I'm not sure if I said hi to you earlier. I might have already. We're just going in. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, yeah, the new tab one doesn't open here. Here we go. All right, so we're going to look at the Ghost Scream, Ghost Titan list. Might look at this one. We're going to look at the Galvatron list. Big fan of that one. We're also... So we're going to copy that real quick. Let's also take a look at... This one might be interesting. This is like a super orange 4-white Ghost Starscream list. This is not very typical. I actually like it quite a bit because of how different it is. Excuse me. It runs the ISO function, which I think is actually like pretty spicy. 3 pocket processes. When you want to draw, you want to draw, right? Yeah, we'll take a look at this one. Okay. I think we'll start with those for now, and we might look back at that again. And we actually might look at, let's see, I think there's another full con. There was not another full con, it looks like, for HB4. I think there was only one. No, there was this one here. We'll look at this one too real quick. I forgot we actually started HB4 with full con. So another deck that did well in HB4 full con that I don't think is going to do well in January is Heralds. Heralds had the beauty to like be the best mission briefing deck in existence. And now with mission briefing and Magray being completely banned in full con, I don't think the deck has as many legs as it used to, sadly. Megatron I think is better probably outside of Heralds, outside of his designated team, which is, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest, but I don't know, we'll see. So looking at this list, this is Quake. I personally think Quake is probably the worst, hasn't looked worse now than it has ever in its existence. There's so much going against it right now. There's a lot. The hype of the triple sturdy deck, I think already is just like really rough for this deck, and then it's already like has other really bad matchups. Like Menasor is super bad. It's super bad into Menasor. It's really bad into triple sturdy. It's bad at the Dinobots. It's got a lot. It's got a lot going against it. King Ghidorah Scream, full con packs. I actually like this list a lot. This one is running Orion packs, and this one actually has a lot more versatility now with Zorts being added into the format. This actually might make a really cool Perceptor list. This one's mainly blue. We might look at that one as well. This is Stefan's deck list. This is more of a T1 deck list, but another Orion packs list. This is Aquari's Go Scream list again. Dinobots look really good into full con. Look different than that list, but it's still looking pretty good. The 4-wide Orion packs list and Screaming Heads, which is another Starscream double Titan list. So not too much different. We're gonna look at some of these deck lists now. We're gonna start off with the Go Starscream deck list that I was talking about earlier. All right, so going down here. All right, let's work on this. So I can talk about this list. So the original purpose of this list was it was kind of supposed to be like an all-in-one type of list, if that makes sense. So I really wanted this list to kind of do it all. I wanted it to be in terms of like do it all attacking wise. Like I wanted it to be able to hit for really big numbers when the time called for it, and also hit for decent middle to high end pierce numbers when you also needed to as well. Given like the flexible nature of Ghost Starscream as like an attacker, right? Always having the natural stealth is already like crazy strong. But also just having the native pierce 2, the native bold 2, the native tough 2, it just has so much going for it. So that's why you see things like double reckless charge in the list. This was to get those really big swing turns if I needed them to. The 3 Canyon Crash, you're playing horrible, you pretty much need to play Canyon Crash. The 3 Fusion Boar, this card's just really good because it can get the really high attack numbers or it can get the high pierce numbers as well. We are like leaning more as an orange deck than we are as like a pierce deck. And I think it served fine for what it was looking for, right? Like I wanted it to do well against Menasor, which it did. I think going into this format though, there's certain things that just you don't really need anymore. So obviously, like one of the things that's got to be taken out is the mission briefing, right? Mission briefing's got to go. I think, ironically, I think the Megatron version of this Double Titan list actually does what I was hoping to do with this list a little bit better. Just because like having access to the Matrix and Megatron just being such a strong, valuable attacker and giving the extra flip to all your Decepticons if you hit 3 colors is already like really strong. And I think it fits better for what this deck wanted to do in the first place. So I think we actually have to turn this. I think the lineup is still really solid. I think this is still a really good list for that. But I think we need to take it from less of this aggro it needs to be more of a Pierce list, I think. So where do we start with that, right? So I think we have to start with, we start with getting rid of the mission briefing. Now we're down to an even 40. I'm sure that's going to change later on. The erratic lightnings, I think they can just go. I like Scoundrel's Blaster in the list. I like Enforcement Batons. Enforcement Batons looks like pretty good still going into the format. 3 Boars or Grenades, still good. I think we still run the Improvised Shields. A lot of people disagree with me on running Improvised Shields in Pierce lists, but I don't think there's reason enough to just like not run them, in my opinion, right? Like I think like I think all in all, like improvised shields, like I guess you can board them if you want to, but I'd rather just like have them in the main board already and board them out when I don't need them. Especially for we were going for this value attacker list anyway. We're keeping the 3 Metallicado. The card's like really good. I think we can go down on 1 Reckless Charge. The Heat of Battle, I'm not super sure about. I think it's pretty good. Into other orange decks. So like this was going into what I thought was a pretty orange heavy metagame. So I used Heat of Battle instead of Belligerence because you just naturally get a little bit more Pierce, a little bit more orange, and the Belligerence doesn't do anything against the orange decks, right? I'm not sure if we're gonna take those out or not. I don't think we need the main board Absorption Core. I don't think we need it. There's not a lot of direct damage, and already with like Sturdy being like a really popular archetype for Full-Con, I don't think people are gonna be running as much direct damage. So I don't think we need the Hall Matter in the sideboard either. Probably just end up throwing that in the board. I probably want 2 Scoundrels Blasters, I think, if we're going Pierce, because if we're going for like a deck that's good against Autobot Pierce, I think we need to do that. Must Die Sometime is like an automatic include. I think like 1 in the board, 1 in the main. You want something for the sturdy decks, but more importantly, you want something for Rodimus Prime. I think Rodimus Prime is just like a super scary character, and you just don't want to like have to worry about it, right? Must Die Sometime is like. All right, just checking the stream. All right, we're good. Obviously, Showmasters are staying. The Precision Fighters we can probably go down on. Yeah, I don't think we need as many of those. So we should look at some ATB5 battle cards. Let's see what's available to us. The withdrawals are probably fine staying. I'm actually like, I wish I could get the Pierce off of them already. But you can't, and that's like kind of a bummer, but that's okay. The Hunt Downs actually look pretty good. We're a terrible Knack deck. We might play 1. But only Infinitus and Starscream can get Knack, and that's actually gonna already like make this like not worse than it is, but like it's gonna have like a little bit of struggle against the other Knack decks. So that's something to consider. We might still be able to like play 1. I think it's probably okay. Let's see. Going for Pierce, I'm not 100% sure. Here, let's just get all these battle cards in. I think we're going to go for some more Black Pip cards. Here, let's see what's available for blacks. I kind of maybe Grenade is just like okay, probably not, because again, if we're planning for Sturdy, it's not going to be very good. Immersed in Shadow, probably not. I think we want an Enhanced Power Cell in here for sure. Like that was one thing I wish the other list had, was Enhanced Power Cell. There we go. That card's just like generically good. Fight for Position, we probably need Fight for Position. I think that's like an automatic include for sure that this list wasn't running before. Probably take out the Precision Fire and just 36. Yeah, we'll just throw in 3 Fight for Position. Because again, now if we're converting this into much more of a Pierce like expectant list, then we don't need like some of these other cards we're playing. Like we don't need the Reckless Charges at all. Belligerence might be okay still. It's kind of a tough call. I think it's kind of a tough call. I kind of almost want to put in a Downfall Protocol actually. Scouting Mission's good. Probably 2 Scouting Missions. Because we don't have the mission briefing anymore. We need something to kind of like make up for that, right? We can go down on 1 Take by Surprise. I think that's fine. I don't think you really need more than 2 anyway for most of the stuff in the format. 24 orange, 19 blacks. Okay. I'm liking where this is going so far. Where's that pop wine glass? I don't have it with me. I'm sorry. I drank it all. Parents still are probably good to go for tomorrow. Sounds good, Karen. Yeah, we can play some games tomorrow. Well, actually, we'll see. Christmas Eve is like pretty big in my family. I can maybe get some morning games in, but we'll see. We will definitely see. Show mastery is good. Mustache sometimes good. I like the scouting missions. I actually really like how many blues we have in here so far. So one of the things I really love the idea about Ghost Starscream is the idea that you can play him as this mixed Pierce list. Only because you have the tough 2 natively, right? Like you're just okay with just playing blues. Metallicato is awesome in this deck. It's there mainly for hitting big swings, but it's a black on Ghost Starscream's bot mode side. It's an orange-blue for his Legend mode side. And then it's an orange for Infinize, and it's a blue for the other 3 Beast characters, which I think is just really cool. I think that's super sick. And it was awesome during the event as well. What are some things that we don't want to run into? Right? Like in the sturdy deck, mainboard stable covers is going to suck. Probably want to stick to the 2 force fields and the hold the line mainboard. The sturdy deck just hits really hard, right? So you got to be careful on that front. 3, 6, 9 weapons, 6 armors. Let's see what else. Wonder if Turn the Tide is fine. No. Oh, that's for Autobots only. Never mind. Wedge Formation, I want to play Wedge Formation, but you only have 1 range character and it's only for 2 turns, so I don't think it's worth it in the slightest, sadly. Let's see. I keep looking at Hunt Down, right? The idea that this card, I think you have to put in the board, right? I think this card's super good into decks that want to play all the downfall protocols. Man, let's see. I think this bash can go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I think you need these hunt downs. If people want to board into downfalls or just get hit by downfall quite a bit, it's actually kind of nice to just +2 pursuit can't downfall it into a guy, which is kind of nice. Or into withdrawal protocol, which is actually no, it's only downfall. This only stops downfall, which actually makes the card kind of okay, right? We're gonna fix this name here a little bit while we're doing this. Oh, I need one more card actually. I thought we would have been good. Okay. Maybe just a belligerence main board. I mean, that's fine. Get to 20 blacks might be actually better though. Are we having the spice out? Yeah, we got spice out late. Do we just play 1 knack? I guess if you have it, right, you have it. So we can just probably play 1 knack. I don't think it's a big deal. Otherwise, but we could put in downfall. The downfall protocol is kind of cool. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's free to play, but you have a lot of availability to play it because it's actually better for you because the black is actually better on offense than probably the withdrawal protocols, but you probably just want the stealth anyway. But I don't know. It's gonna be hard to say otherwise. Let me double check this here. Okay. All right. How are we looking at stream health? Looking pretty good. Actually. I'm really impressed. All right. So I think at an even 40, let's put this here. 22 actions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11 pumps. Probably fine. 9 greens is really good. You want a lot of greens in this format. I think this is a good kind of place to try this out. I think we're gonna stop here. Actually, that's not true. We're gonna fix the sideboard character. Doomshot is a terrible sideboard character for this. I feel like so. I think instead, that's actually really tough. I'm not 100% sure what you want this sideboard character to be, to be completely honest. I don't think there's a better head that you can play. I don't think so. I actually, well, maybe the play. Maybe the play is to go into Megatron. Maybe that's the play against like more aggressive decks. No, you can't do that though. Actually, no, you can't do that. So what can we bring in? We have a 9, 7. Like 9s and 8s we have access to. We have 9s and 8s we have access to. Let's do like up to there probably. Here, let me fix the vice. There we go. Bonsai-tron, no. Battlefield Shockwave might be kind of interesting. Instead of Bull. Like, that's kind of the idea, right? Like, I think you mainly want an extra character that might be good into the sturdy matchup. Actually, Motormaster might be really good. Motormaster actually looks kind of good. Wrong. Oh, did we just play wrong? That actually might be the right call. Yeah, I think wrong is the character. Stops these knack decks from going off. Yeah, let's try wrong. We can take out Fangry if we want to. That's probably the right call. Let's start with that. This is full kind HP5, we're gonna say. I like where this is at right now, actually. Obviously less orange. We're down 5 orange pips, but we're up on 40 on 4 more blacks. We're up on more blues actually, so we actually have a little bit more survivability, which, you know, it can make a big deal in games. Maybe that's too many. You got to consider that Metallic Adam and Scotty mission might not be too bad, and the Must Die Sometime is like kind of necessary. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that for now. Moving on to, let's go into the Megatron list. This was ran by Ansel Cathoga. So we're going to go in. I like the battle deck quite a bit. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting like mix match kind of thing going on here. Now this actually, for sure, we're gonna play one knack. I think one knack looks a lot better in here. Now I think this deck especially wants to play into the what's the word, like the value attacker list, and I think Ansel really plays into that as shown here. I don't know how much I'll actually change of this list. I actually might consider downfall protocols in this list. Just waiting for Teletran to load up the battle cards for me here. Yeah, so like what things do I not like? The wedge formation's like fine, I guess. Obviously the mission briefing's gotta go. Let's see, 2 Valiant just seems like so much for only Megatron. We're gonna take the absorption core out of the main board again. Oh, you know, I need to fix that on the Ghost Star Scream list real quick. He needs to have a, let's see, yeah, he needs the absorption core in the board. Oh, I mean characters. Shoot. Oh yeah. I don't think we need 2 grenades. I think 1 grenade's fine. And then the core. We'll come back to that. Over this list though. So your Titans are a little bit weaker, but your main Linen guy just swings way harder than the rest of the dudes here, which is kind of nice. I think this list needs Treasure Hunt for the first bit. I think Treasure Hunt is like a nice little substitute for this list for the mission briefing, and the Show Mastery kind of enables that as well. You're pretty high on upgrades. You're 20 so far, which is like pretty good. It's like pretty good. Do we need the main board counter espionage? Not sure. I don't like the precision fires right now, like I said before. I just don't think it's hard because like you want Magray, but you can't play Magray, right? And the precision fire is like really bad into Sturdy and Manosaur. I just don't know if it's worth playing at all. Escape Capsule, kind of chutsy. I think 1's fine. 2 might be kind of asking for a lot. I'm not 100% sure on that. Excuse me. What is something that like I really want to play? Okay, so for 1 knack for sure. I think 1 knack is good. Don't know if you need 2 Valiant efforts. I'm actually gonna take 1 out because I mean most of the time, I mean once once Megatron and Galvatron is gone, this card is worthless pretty much. So I think only one is fine. I really want Metallicado in here. Really want Metallicado. I don't know if you need 3. Master of Metallicado. Let's just put 3 in just to see real quick, just to see. I don't think you need to take by surprise. Let's see. 10 weapons. I think you could go down to 9 pretty well, especially because you got green there. You need the fusion board for sure. All right. Whites. You want a lot of whites in this list if you're playing Megatron, which is what he was running before. I think he was running 6 or 7 before I started taking stuff out. I think you need the main board. Hold the line here. One here. Probably one of the board's fine. I don't like the battlefield scan, honestly. I think we're just going to take that out right away. Must die sometime. You can probably just play that main board again. Yeah, you just play this main board. You just don't want to get sacked by Rodimus. That's like, it's just like your big fear, right? Now here we go with down. Like, okay, so we kind of Downfall Protocol is just a black for these two, but is a blue for Megatron / Galvatron, and it also affects like the colors, right? So I think it's kind of nice to play like one of these. I think it's totally cool. We're gonna trim this down. Don't worry. I think you really want to lean into 3 colors. So I don't like the energy transfer. How many pumps are you running? 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 9. Not bad. Man, I hate one wedge formation. It's just like, man, that could just be something different, right? But I also like totally understand it, and it's actually like pretty good in the list. I actually like to get up to 40 oranges or 30 oranges if we can. Don't really know how we're gonna do that though, to be honest. Because we already have to take stuff out. Maybe I think you just don't mainboard the Must Die sometime. I take it back. I think you can sideboard it. There we go. Must Die sometime. We'll just put one in the board for now. I think that's gonna be fine. I'm hoping. We'll see. Oh, I need these two as well. The different protocols. All right, tell me, Anthony. What's going on, Ziggy? What's this card? Tell me. What are we at? 41? 41, okay. I'm okay at 41, to be honest. Like I said, I don't know how much I changed in this list. I do want like more oranges if I can. But yeah, it's really tough to say. I almost kind of want Scrounge. But every time I put Scrounge on the list, it's always been really bad. So don't listen to me when I say that. Man, if there's a card that if you could put Particle Beam Cannon here, it's just like exactly what you would want. But there's no way you could get this down to a 1-star head. The black green seems good. Scrounge, I know. I always like. I keep going back to Scrounge, right? Like, I don't know why. Like, I think it's the fact that it's a green that's like, ooh, it's a little enticing. Right? But like, it's never been good. What a card indeed. Oh, is he playing Infrared Shields? He's playing Infrared Shields. Okay. Man. He's the worst. Only some days. Definitely more days than others, though. I don't know, gang. Someday I'll make Scrounge good. If I can make, like, if I had a character concept, right, to push for ATP, I want it to be a deck, I want it to be a character that wants you to play 3 Scrounges. And it needs to be something like that. If it was like reveal instead of scrap, it would actually be like somewhat decent with highbrow, but of course it doesn't. It doesn't have that. So that's like big sad, but whatever. Be bold, make a deck with 50 cards. Maybe. I mean, if we have time, I could build a Primus deck. That's called Primus. That's right, Hannah. Shout out to my wife. Unincidentally, making a Primus. Shouting out to Primus here. CPU only at 10%. We're looking good so far, boys. And how is our stream time? 35 minutes. Okay, sounds good so far. I don't know how much I change out of this actually. Like, I don't know if we'll get to 30 oranges, sadly, but maybe that's like fine. Maybe you don't need 30 oranges, right? Like 30 oranges is like nice. Like, it's a nice like range to get to, but I don't think it's ever like needed. I don't think you need like a super even amount of pips to like get there. This is probably good enough to try out on its own. I like the list so far. I like the 9 greens again. You're a better knack deck than Starscream right away. It's still like not a great knack deck, but it's fine. I wish I could put in more whites. Obviously, I can't play Mission Briefing, sadly. Hey, whoa now. I know. I knew as soon as I say that you'd feel a little called out. I don't think, like I said though, like I think like it's nice to get to 30 oranges or like 30 blues, right? You definitely need 30 orange. I mean, maybe. I want 30 orange, but like I want these Cayman crashes. Maybe I don't need this mainboard counter espionage, right? Maybe that's what I don't need. I don't think I. Oh man. How much blue am I expecting? Would you be expecting for full con? I think you're fine taking this out. And we're gonna put in a third fight for position. And we're gonna put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna put that counter espionage on the board. That's it. I'm being swayed by Ogar. We're gonna try to get the 30 oranges with this list. We might be a 42 card deck, but that's okay. Okay, how do I spell counter espionage? Am I just dumb? Can I spell that card? What the heck? C's. Oh, it's not orange. That's why. Oops, I forgot I had this on. Oh yeah, that's a bigger list. Here, let's counter. Oh my gosh, I can't type for anything. Counter espionage. God, that took so long. That was so difficult. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, 2 more oranges, guys. What can we play? Man, I wish there was more. I wish there was better, like, just generic orange cards. There's like I shouldn't say that. There's quite a few. There's quite a few. There could be more though. We're gonna take these off because these aren't legal in the tournament. We're gonna take off Primus packs. We're gonna go back to orange. We're going back to orange here. Okay. What are we looking at? We have enforcement batons in here? We don't have enforcement batons. Maybe that's better than erratic lightning. But that's man. Essence says hi, Dad. Hi, bud. How you doing? Are you watching me, buddy? Do you see what Dad's doing? Hannah, ask Edison what we should do about getting to 30 oranges. Because I don't really know what to do. Already on 2 treasure hunt. On 3 show mastery. Armored assault? Ooh, how about armored assault? Wait, how many pumps do we got? 3, 6, 7, 10? 10? That's probably enough. It's probably enough. Maybe I don't need the downfall. Buy some oranges. I always want to love erratic lightning. Armored assault. I know. Yeah, all those are good. I also want to love erratic lightning. It's like the card I want to always like put in, but then it's always like one of the first cards that comes out for me. I think this is like pretty good though in here. Buy some oranges. It's hard to buy oranges. Armored assault is good. I don't know what I trade it out for. I actually really like this espionage here because we want to see a lot of colors with the Galvatron swing. So if we like have bolt 2 on this. Yeah, we're looking pretty likely to hit 3 colors, it looks like. Looking pretty likely. Okay. Ramming speed. We got 1 take by surprise. I don't know if we need a ramming speed. I think the issue is just like space, right? Like you want because you're running horrible, you want some of these straight blacks. You want the Camions. Man, there's not even like a lot of straight blacks in here. I think that enhanced power cell is like really good. You want that. Fusion board you want. Honestly, I think we're going to call it good here. I think we're going to call it. We didn't get to 30 oranges. I'm sorry, Ogar. But you know what? I think having 61% of the deck be oranges is like pretty good. 1 ramming speed, 1 take best price. That is pretty good, actually. Tell you what, how about we put a ramming speed in the board because I need one more card in the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We'll do 1 ramming speed in the board. Hunt down. Hunt down is good. Well, actually, we just talked about Hunt down, Dan. We were talking about it for this list, and this one is the Ghost Screamers is supposed to be more piercy. Ironically, it has an equal amount of black pips to this list. I just don't think, like, I have 2 in the board here. We are making jelly. You're making jelly? What kind of jelly? Ooh, we have stuff for jelly? Huh. Tell me about that, Hannah. Like, I just think, like, I don't know. I just think it's, like, bored at best right now. Because I think you'd rather just have, like, the fight for position in this list a little bit more. Anyway, we're going to move on from these 2 lists. And we're going to go on to this one. I think... So this one we're actually going to look at the characters a bit more, I think. So this list might take a while. So this is a Perceptor list. This is a full con Perceptor list. And I want to talk about this. Because I think Perceptor has a lot of really cool stuff you can put together. Obviously, Ghost Scream is available, and I think Ghost Scream is awesome. I think it's a great partner. Especially because you can go Perceptor, Ghost Scream, and Highbrow as like an option. I think that's like pretty solid. So we're gonna open up the characters. We're gonna look at some characters for Perceptor real quick. Take a look at some D-scored. See what's going on in here. Got some league play. VSAD. Oh, nice. VSAD looking good. Shout out to VSAD. All right. So I don't think we can play Fangry in this list. Like, I think for what this list was going for, I think you can definitely play Fangry. We're going to change this list a lot, for the record. This is going to be a very, very different list. But I wanted this to be like a nice little structure point as a Perceptor list. So we're going to go Highbrow. Highbrow, Agent of Justice. If you don't remember what this guy does, in body mode, if you're a card with reveal cards off the top of your deck, you reveal 1 more. So Perceptor, while Highbrow's in body mode, Perceptor revealed 5 instead of 4, which is a huge game changer, let me tell you. It's a ridiculous game changer. What card are we looking at? Zort. That's his name, Zort. Zort for Highbrow. Briscoe on Perceptor is probably fine. So right now we have a 7 and a 10. We have 8 stars left. We can play the Ghost Scream, which is really good. It's really good. Wait, is Highbrow a leader? He's not a leader. We're good. We can play the Zort, or we can play Ghost Scream. Or we can play Wreck-Gar if we bring Perceptor down to Kreb as a head instead of Briscoe, which also sounds like pretty good. I think those are like 2 pretty solid options in terms of like characters for Perceptor. I think you really want Highbrow. Highbrow is really cool because it also works with Wreck-Gar's bounty, or Gruesome Legion's bounty, I should say. Because you would reveal the top card, you could either KO to put it in your hand, and you do it again. So you do that 4 times with Highbrow. It's actually ridiculous. You can either get a +4, or like a +3, draw 1, or a draw 4. Ridiculous. Didn't even have Zort cut out yet and made. Yeah, exactly, Butter. Is it a Perceptor list, Butter, that you built? What kind of full con deck you building? What stuff is people? What stuff are the people are chatter building right now for full con? If you've looked at, I'm really curious. Man, I don't know. I feel like we just did some Ghost Star Scream, so we're gonna do Wreck-Gar. I think that's really cool. I think Wreck-Gar is super sweet, first of all. And I think, yep, this is one. Wreck-Gar is like, he's so strange to me because I think he's so strong. Like everything about him screams super strong, but he's done like decently well in T1. I'm not sure if this is gonna be like the #1 thing for him in full con, if this is gonna be good for him, but we're gonna see. So we're going. Oh, we gotta get Kreb for Perceptor. I don't know. Like, I guess like going down 1 health is fine. You're a 14 star, but now you have like 2 huge ramp characters, which I think is totally good. It at least makes like it creates like problems for your opponent, right? So Kreb on Perceptor gets the 9. Leader Rekgar is 9, that's 18, and then Highbrow with the Zords is still 8, but it gets an extra star, so that does make up. So we're gonna go for characters. I got Rekgar, Fangry, Chrome Dome. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Chrome Dome's really cool too with Rekgar. Not so much like because like the KOing and action builds off his ability, but builds Chrome Domes, and it just like it leans into that like I'm gonna get rid of your answer strategy. And then the Sturdy Squad. Might change the Rekgar list to orange, though. It barely does damage. Yeah, that's kind of the concern I have, right? Like, it like, compared to, like the Sturdy list, the 3-wide Sturdy list does, like, damage out the gate. It has a small... I'd say it has a worse grind game, but it has a stronger damage output at the gate. Versus this, which just is, like, all about the grind. You're really probably going to be grinding out this list, which is why you probably really need to... Probably need to do something about that. We'll keep the Chrome Dome in the board. I like that. I like the Chrome Dome in the board. Chrome Dome in the board. I want to play outside. Really, Edison. I'm not sure what outside looks like as a full con deck, but it's probably nicer than anything full con has to offer, frankly. Okay, so right away, this is obviously it's gonna be like really tough. So this is like really Pierce heavy. I don't know if we want to go that route. So, I'll take bots. Oh, here, let's go to battle cards. Not sure if I did that yet. So the beauty is we can play Merc stuff, right? What about them juicy Primus lists, though? We'll probably I'll probably do a Primus stream another time. This is mainly a test stream. I wanted to see how well that like my new Starlink internet was gonna do. Oh, just like a really simple stream like this. I want to see how my laptop is doing. It's not even that warm. It's not even that. It's doing really good. It's doing really good. I'm actually really excited about this. We need to hit the hour mark though, because I've done streams before in the past, and at the hour mark, it tends to like struggle. Granted, I was playing on Discord, so this is a lot lighter than playing on Discord, obviously. But I think for now, it's doing okay. Let's see. Okay. So first things first, we got to play Opportunism. The card's like the reason you play Mercenaries. It's pretty good. Oh, I saw it. Oh, I saw it. Oh gosh, spelling is tough, guys. Oh gosh, man, spelling is so tough. Okay, we're playing the 3 Opportunism for sure. I don't mind being more than 40 for this list. Also, take out the Enhanced Pyro. Man, I want to play Crushed Sides, but I think you just take it out. Reflector Cell 2 is good though. 1 point position. I don't think you need 2 for this. 1's probably good though. All right. Again, we're probably gonna be less black. We need the bigger they are. That's 3, 100%. I hate Skillful Display, but we're gonna put that at 1. Let's do 1 Show of Mastery though. I think Show of Mastery is like really good. Obviously, you need some Will the Protocols in here too. I don't know how many you need. Maybe 2. Will the Protocols. 2. Another option, if we don't like, another option is instead of the legend mode character as the 3rd star, we could do Fire Drive and really lean into Will Protocols, flipping Perceptor, getting like 3 cards a hand at a time and just building up a hand and just like dumping it on your opponent with a Fire Drive weapon. That actually might not be bad either. Sturdy Armor is fine. We want some Guardian Shells. We're gonna take out the Hollow Matter, I think, for some Guardian Shells, because that card's like good. I don't know how many you need though. You may not even really need Guardian Shell in this list, to be honest. That's probably just overkill. Yeah, it's probably just overkill. Let's put Bashing Shield instead. Let's do Bashing Shield. We need more pumps. More pumps. We can drop down on it despite. Yeah, we want. These secrets look good. I think we can take out the main board counter espionage. And maybe even the man. We'll take out 1 boar. Let's put in the Soldier's Blaster. As we're playing the Merc, we want the Soldier Blaster. Ironically, it's like probably really bad with Perceptor because it's gonna be an Autobot and a Decepticon. But that's fine. You're not really playing it on him anyway. We don't need 2 Scoundrels Blasters. In fact, I would say we should swap these to 2 Nobles Blasters probably, or even just 1, like a Nobles and a Mace. I think Mace is going to be a really good card going into full con because of both Grimlock, Resolute Warlord, and Alpha Trion. And Rodimus Prime. Yeah, and Rodimus Prime, it looks really good too. This is really tough. This is a really tough list to gauge. I want to put like an Opportune Offensive in here, but I think with Highbrow, you just don't really have like the room to play it, sadly. You need more pumps though. Hunt down might be fine. Probably just leap. Just leap into battle. Probably just 3 of those, right? 20, let's see, 44 cards. Brainstorm good, Espionage good, Showing Off good, Camion, nah. I don't really like the Camion Crash, but like I get why it's there at the same time. This needs Belligerence. I think this needs 2 Belligerents, like hands down. We're gonna take out 1 of these in the board. We're gonna put in 2 more in the main board. Oh, I hate Take Cover and I hate Hijack in here. Sporting Fighter's cool, but I don't think I'm gonna play it. Let's look at ADP5 stuff. I don't really think there's like anything particular. Oh, yeah. Okay. You gotta reset that search sometimes. Show all ADP5 only. So Knack. Do we play Knack in this? Do we really need to play Knack in this? Not really. I don't think you need Knack in this, ironically enough. Reverse Engineer. You probably want 1 Reverse Engineer in this. I think you're fine with 1 Reverse Engineer. This list looks crazy. 26 cards is nuts. Ton of whites, though. I don't like how many whites there are. That's because what do we got? Espionage, Reverse. It's 3 of these. That's 5, and then 6 is the Sturge of them. What's the 7th white? Guys, tell me, what's the 7th white? I can't. Oh, hold on. There. Okay. Do we need? I usually don't like playing 3 Showing Off in my Perceptor list, but I think because you have to flip Highbrow once, I actually think it's fine to play the 3 Showing Off in this. What's our pumps look like? 3, 6, 8 pumps? 10 pumps? That's not terrible. I don't like 2 Axe. I actually think we're just going to go up on a Mace. I think 2 Mace is better, as weird as that is. Because, like, yeah, like, Axe is good. You get through the deck with Percy and Will of the Protocols? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's true. This way 50 cards is fine, yeah. I mean, like, I think this could easily play 50 cards. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a concern. I think that the concern is like how much digging do you want to do to the point where like it's like unnecessary. It's like unnecessary, right? That's like my big concern, especially like because you mentioned it before, Butter. Like you're worried about like the idea of like not doing enough damage. I am also worried about that because you're mainly going to be swinging for 5s for the most part most of the time. Excuse me, my goodness. What are we looking at? I forgot. End of the Road. I think End of the Road is pretty good in the board. Let's put 2 in there. It's really good in this Ghost Starscream, that's for sure. Maybe we'll just start with this. This is a really, yeah, to the point where your hand is so huge you can't play all of it. Yeah, right? Like, that's, like, the big concern. 6, 8. Let's put 2 downfalls on the board. This is a really rough list. I don't know, like, exactly everything that this list is going to entail for folks, right? one show, one skillful display feels really weird. Like, I don't even know if you need the show of mastery. You're just drawing so many cards. It feels so unnecessary. Probably not. You just don't even need it. The idea that the point of like this list actually just might be better just like I'm gonna play one game, I'm gonna do my best to win that one game, and then I'm gonna go to time the other two. Might actually just be what this list might end up looking like for full con. Maybe I just need more blacks. Maybe that's just what I need, right? Like you have the 3 bigger they are. Yeah, you just want to make sure you're dealing damage. I don't know. I don't want to like spend too much time on it, right? We're probably gonna stick with here. Shout out to Aquari though. I think the original list was super sweet. I kind of butchered it because this is not even close to a Ghost Arching Perceptor list anymore. But we're gonna change this. But thank you for letting me use the template of it. We're gonna change it to like Gruesome Perceptor because you're playing Gruesome Legion. That's cool. That's cool, right? I'm terrible with deck names. No one likes the names I pick for decks, and like I guess I get it, but I don't know. It still seems unnecessary. So I like these 3 lists quite a bit. I do want to take a look at the T1 stuff real quick. Just see like what's been doing well. Excuse me with that, like the recent toys we talked about. Because like I think there's like some stuff in T1 that actually like see a lot of play in full con. Like where is it? Where is that? Oh, maybe it's a different list, or maybe it's a different event. I was thinking Dinobots though. So I think Dinobots is super primed to do well in full con. I think it does pretty good against like the sturdy decks. I think it does good against Alpha Trion, like especially if you hit like the I Still Function or the Never Give Ups. You're a triple knack deck practically, because you just play those cards like absurdly well anyway. So I think at like that point, excuse me. Yeah, I think at that point you're just like really solid into it. There we go, Deja Vu. Yeah, I think this deck is really good. No, like hands down. I would say the only thing that I would change from this list, personally, I would go up and end hostilities. I'd bring in Heroic Spotlight and play the second Never Give Up. It's like your best card. And I'd take out the supercharges, probably, and put in a second I Still Function. Yeah, probably that, honestly. I don't know, I think the list is awesome. Excuse me. Man, I'm yamming a lot. It's because I'm talking a lot. I just think, like, yeah, I think Dinobots just have such a good point going into this. In fact, I'm actually going to build, like, a quick version of this. Resolute Dinobots. Full con. I don't think there's much changes to this, but we're just gonna do it real quick. All right, I actually think I'll have time to actually sleeve some decks. If anyone's watching, which one should I sleeve up first? I'm thinking one of these. Either the Starscream or the Megatron list. I probably can't do both, sadly. I don't think I have enough cards. But I don't know. Those are CPUs. Those look at 7.4. Looking good, man. I don't want to get like super excited or anything, but it's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, this up to 1. I'll work over time's fine. Never go up to 1 and also lose to 1. Take out these supercharges. I don't think you need them. I don't think you need the other catch-off guard either. Yeah. I think that's all I changed. Yeah, oh, and obviously you gotta take out like this Heroic Spotlight and stuff, but that's all fine. Put a second in the road. I must die sometime. That's kind of wild. I take that. I put in a second will. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna stick with that. And then there's one more list. I've actually already built it. I already have it built. But I just want to talk through real quick because I have it built. I played through some games with it. I just want to share it real quick. I might actually do a deck profile on this separately. So I'll just give you like the quick little like overview of it and part of this gauntlet of decks that we're going to be making for FullCon. While that's happening, I'm going to grab some cards here. I have all my cards in a tote at the bottom of the desk here. Oh, that didn't sound good. Get these cards there. Alright. Is this loading up yet? It's not loading up yet. I clicked X, didn't I? Guess I didn't. Yeah. Obviously, also, just to preface, would be this. Oh, Wyatt, welcome back. So basically what this is. Yeah, this is all FullCon. This is all FullCon deck construction, pretty much. We're just going through, like... I'm just... basically what the stream was, it's a test stream, right? And we're testing to see, for one, how well my rig right now can handle live streams with my new sweet Starlink internet. I'm not sure if I dropped just now. I might have, as I say that. But also, we are building out our gauntlet of decks to test for full constructed. I have 2 decks built right now, and I would like to make more for testing and just go over some of the changes I would make into some of the like previous HB4 full con decks that have succeeded. We just got done doing that pretty much. We went through a couple changes for some of the top 8 decks from last event, or last full con event from HB4. Made some updates. And I was going to show off this list real quick. So this is, I call it Rodimus Protocols. It's an orange off a Trion list. Care to deck doctor a lineup for me? I've got characters, but I don't know what to do with the battle deck. Absolutely. Shoot it my way, man. Please. Yeah. Yeah, I got time. Yeah, I got plenty of time to do that. It's just a chill stream. It's just a, what do they call that on Twitch? Just chatting? It's just chatting? Yeah, that's basically what this stream is right now. LMC Rekgar. Ooh, we actually just built an LMC Rekgar list. Wyatt, if you're interested in checking out Hydro Resort. Yeah, this is actually, I wonder if we have the same characters. You might have a different middle guy though. So I have this list. Do I have it up here somewhere? Yeah, here we go. So we actually just built this. This is a really rough idea of a Perceptor Rekgar highbrow list. Now, this is probably one of those like you're doing way too much type of lists. But I love the idea that both Perceptor and Rekgar get benefits from highbrow to where like, yeah, if they knock out Perceptor early, you have Rekgar to deal with, or Gruesome Legion, who's building up all this stuff too. And if they take out Gruesome Legion, you got a Perceptor that you're really kind of knocking around and, probably have at least 6 cards underneath probably at that point. Only one Reverse Engineer, only one Brainstorm. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like right now we're at 25 cards. I didn't really want to go over too much more. But do you think we could use it? Like, I think we could probably use 2 Brainstorms, to be fair. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to go up to 8 whites. But I guess because we're not running any tough, the 8 whites is probably good. No Knack. No, not really. I just don't think it's a great Knack deck. Because, like, you only have 1 Knack character is the problem, right? Like, you have Rekgar. And you're hardly ever going to be having Perceptor in his Microscope mode in battle anyway. And you're already seeing so many cards, I feel like. That was my idea for no Knack. No Knack. But, I don't know. Again, this is just a rough idea. Like, maybe 2 Will the Protocols is, like, the most, like, overkill thing possible, along with 3 showing off for this list. Like, this might just be absurdly overkill. Honestly, maybe with 2 Will the Protocols, maybe just go up to 3 Brainstorm. Maybe just go, do we just do 3 Brainstorm? I put 3 Brainstorms on this list, Wyatt. We're at 48 cards. We're almost at a Primus deck. I don't know. I think I'm pretty heavy in utilities. I don't know if I need 2 Reflector Cell. So like Ziggy was doing that T1 or something with Knack Brainstorm, right? I do remember this, yes. He was. The different national breaking things if you go brainstorm reverse engineer. I could see that. So, That's really interesting. Who's calling me? I'm gonna call. Oh, here, let me get this. One moment, let me get this. All right, that was me. I guess. Well, I thought we weren't having D&D tonight. I'm wrong, so we are. I'll be a little bit late, but that's fine. This is probably a more than 40, so you're right on that. In my opinion, yeah, I think so. I think any Preceptor deck pretty much needs to be more than 40 cards. To be fair, this one kind of nuts, right? Well, also, like, if you think about it, it's probably good to be also more than 40, given the idea that, like, Wreckgar is just, or Gruesome Legion's Bounty will net you, like, could potentially lose you 4 cards, right? I don't know. But, like, I mean, this is, like, a starting out point, right? Like, I think if you gauntlet this deck, if this is a deck you want to try to do well with, you could probably, like, work something out with it, right? You have something that you at least have like a baseline of cards that you can start trimming down, is my guess. Knack might just be one of the first things to put in. My biggest concern is dealing damage. Like, I would hate this to be like a deck that you just don't really see do enough damage, right? I think playing the one Knack is just so free, even with regard being your only Knack character. I mean, I guess you're probably right. We can throw it in. We can throw in the Knack. We can get to 49. We can get to 49 cards. 29 actions. Honestly, if we're going that far, we're just gonna dump the third showing off. I feel like I don't know if you need 3 showing offs in this list. You probably don't even need 2 Will of the Protocols either. Not because a hybrid pump / secret. It is. It's a do it all card. That's a fair point. That's a very fair point. Just gonna message my wife real quick. Yeah, we gotta cut something. I also think this is a 1 Belladrum's deck. You think so? You think it's only 1? Man. Oh, wait, where's my list? Where is it? 1 Belligerence, huh? 47. I don't think we... Man. Hear me, is Sturdy Armor really that good? I don't know. I think I feel like it's just, like, fine, right? Because, like, most of the characters on the Sturdy deck and the 3-red Sturdy are ranged anyway. I think, like, having it is, like free if you're already, like, low on armors. Because you can at least, like, you can stack a Sturdy Armor on 2 characters, Preceptor or Wreckgar, or Gruesome Legion, and play Reflector Cell over under the utility slot till you get an opportunism. I feel like it's fine, At least that's my guess going into. It's good against other Gruesome Legion as well, because they're also ranged, because they're everything. Under the stream, yeah. Lost my window again. Lost my window. I'm not thrilled about Absorption Core on the list though. I think like of anything to get taken out, I think Absorption Core and mainboard is not really necessary in full con. That's my opinion though. I think the decks that are going to be doing a lot of direct damage, or I think people are going to shy away from because Sturdy's been so hyped up. At least that's my guess. 2 Mace is a lot too. I think that's a meta call, but I think for 47 cards, you can probably go down on Mace. That's probably true. What do you think of Wyatt, tell me, what do you think about... We'll go down on 2 brainstorms. I like 3 brainstorms, but 3 is so many. What are your thoughts on this one of espionage? Like, I like it, but I can also see... Or how about... No. How about this skillful display? How about this really ugly looking skillful display? I'm not like huge on it. I'm really not huge on the skillful display. Because I think it's just like one of the worst pumps in the deck, frankly. I think like 1 in most decks is fine, but man, yeah, I think display is medium. Yeah. But as a 1 of I like it. That's fair. I could see a world where if I was playing less cards, I cut this completely, but like 3, 6, 7, 8 pumps, suit like 8.5 with the knack. It like 8 and like 9.5, because like 2 showing off is kind of a pump for Perceptor. It's kind of a pump, right? Like 1 off 2 defensive over 1 leap. It's probably fine. I guess it's good for Kreb. 1 leap. I'll try that. I like the color change too. Plus, I really wanted to put Opportune Offensive in here, and I didn't know what to put in, so I am okay with trying 1, but I don't think I go any more than 1. Marksmanship. Marksmanship's probably fine. That might actually. Well, 2, 3, 4. I'm probably gonna put it in the board. Is probably what I'm gonna do. It's good against Zorts. That's for sure though. There we go. Marksmanship. Put it in the board. 6, 8, 10. There we go. That's the problem, Richard. There's too many cards, right? Like, there's this card. Like, the thing with this deck, right? Like, this deck could be anything. This is one version. This is 45 cards. I think 45 is fine to start with. I'm not sure if I change too much more. Like, because I feel like if you start to change too much without testing, I'm not sure if you're gonna get anywhere in terms of there, right? It's very close to looking like a Primus 1v1 deck. It pretty much could be a Primus 1v1 deck. Like here. Gosh. I'll do that later, but we could easily turn this into a Primus 1v1 deck. I actually wish I could put like more secrets in here, but 7's probably fine. I don't think you need any more than that. All right. We're gonna take a break from this list. We'll move away from it. I do want to talk a little bit about this list here. I already have this sleeved up. I already got this sleeved up, this Rodimus Protocols list. It's an orange Alpha Trion list with Hot Rod and Huffer. It's not quite like the 3-wide sturdy deck that a lot of people have been trying out. This is an orange version, somewhat mixed. It's very similar. I actually say this is very similar to like the Rodimus Impactor Speed Spray list from T1, except you're trading in your leader as Alpha Trion and then Huffer. I really like this list. This is a really good going second list because you can just like slap a grenade launcher on your base 6 Huffer and swing for 10 right away. Or you can just put it on your Hot Rod if you went first. There's a lot of really interesting things about this list I really like. There's no sideboard plan for it yet, which I need to work on. But, you know, so far I really like the list. I really like this one of Reckless Charge. I like the one of Metallicato. Excuse me. We're at 2 Valiant Effort list. We could even be a 3 potentially, but I like 2 so far. Because we already have 42 cards. We only got 1 Force Field. I like the one. I like how many blues this list is running too, BTW. Who's your sideboard character? Does anyone fit? I don't really know, to be honest. Like, that's like kind of the worst part about this list. I think it has a really weird sideboard plan. Aerial Spotlight might be kind of good. Yeah, we can update this since we're talking about it, actually. I don't know. I don't know what you take. I don't know what matchups you want out of, like, right? To, like, get the aerial in. Because I think, like, so another, like, deck that I didn't build tonight, but I think is really worth considering is, like, a double dealer centerpiece with 2 Tight Masters. Like, I think that is, like, a really strong, like, anti-legend deck, because a lot of the format is Tight Master plus legend character. So I think that's something people should consider as well. Obviously, I'm not considering that because I'm building to that exact same, like, weakness or whatever, right? Here we want... How do I fix this? There we go. We're just going to look at the AP characters for now. Man. It's really hard to say. It's like a 9-drop. It's like a 9-drop, right? Double dealer. Like, Now the question is it better to take out Hot Rod for something? I'm assuming so. Or is it better to find something that you can take out the Alpha Trion with? Man, if there was like another like 8, 9-star sturdy character you throw in, that'd be pretty good. Obviously. I mean, there's also like, you could just go 2 Tall Snapdragon. I don't think it's very good in an orange shell. But it could just be like really transformative, right? Like you could just start to like load in more secret actions. Like what if there's a world? Like what if there's a world where you bring in the Snapdragon, you go 2 tall, right? Like you do in the blue version. No, it's not as good because you don't have the sturdy head on Alpha Trion. Never mind. Nah. 14, and yeah, and you can't go... Maybe there's merit to Perceptor. Like Perceptor instead of Alpha Trion as your 11-drop. Oh no, that's a whole lot of star differential, actually. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I think like that's like the big thing of this deck is like I think it's got a really weird like I think it's got a really low sideboard option plan, unfortunately. Let's look at some wave 5 stuff too. Yeah, I don't know. I do like Aerial Spotlight though. Maybe like, you know, maybe this is the play. Yeah, maybe you do Aerial Spotlight. I meant to take out Snappy D. Maybe it's Aerial Spotlight, and then you bring in 2 Never Give Ups. Because obviously, like that card is just like really good, especially in a Knack-esque list like this. I don't know, like it's kind of a bummer to go down on something like this. It's hard to say. The main board list does feel very good though, I would say. Kind of weird into Dinobots, but actually might even be better against Dinobots with the Brave on Aerial. We'll build a quick sideboard. Then we're gonna do some after building this sideboard. Just real quick, we're just gonna throw some stuff in here. We're just gonna throw stuff, and then we're gonna start building out some sleeve and some decks real quick before I gotta go. How's it going? It's looking good. It's looking good so far. End of the road. I'm alright too, yeah. Here we go. I think you do 2 End of the Roads. You do 2 Never Give Ups. Like easy peasy. I think you put in the Absorption Core in the board as well. It's 5. What else would you be like afraid of? How about Step Forwards? How about like Step Forwards? Or like another Force Field. Another Force Field in some board. It's kind of probably fine. Like the big thing is you don't really want to get blown out by Never Give Up. So I'm wondering if you actually want to run like a certain amount of like Brave and Stealth stuff in the board for that matchup. Yeah, let's do it like this. Wave. This is really tough. I do want 1 lock on lasers in the board. I think you just kind of want it, even though I think you're fine. Adamantium Frame, that's pretty good. Ariel is brave, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah. Adamantium Frame, yeah, it's probably pretty decent. Yeah, you can. It's a +2 armor for your Alpha Trion without the sturdy. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. Where are we at? I like Espionage. Espionage is kind of weird, but I do like it. Probably Counter Espionage, actually. I take it back. That was an orange deck. We kind of want that on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 1 more card. Something easy to throw in here. What's something easy peasy lemon squeezy that we like to throw in? Maybe another star card. Like another blue star card. How about... Nah, we got that. It's never mind. Knack. We're 1 knack deck. Specialist. We're gonna throw in a second knack on the board actually, because now we have an extra. I like Undermine. I don't know. Like, wait, is this an Autobot card? I think it is. Never give up. Never give up. Never get going. It's not an Autobot card, which I guess makes sense because it can be played with both of them. What things would I be looking to hit with Undermine though? I won't lie. Like, I'm gonna say this on stream. Undermine has been the card I've been the least impressed with in HP5, hands down. I really don't like that card at all. I think it's just a worse Espionage. Like, I don't know what you're trying to hit is the thing. And maybe that's just me, right? Like, you can hit harpoon guns, you can hit superiorities. Hitting opportunisms are actually kind of nice. Wait, can you even hit that with Undermine? Or Merc card. Okay, you can hit any faction card. Particle Beam is kind of nice to hit. Must die sometime maybe if they get it on Show Mastery and Opportunisms. Yeah. But like if you're looking to hit like a Show Mastery, you just have the Espionage with a green on it, right? And you just call orange. Because if they're playing Show Mastery, they're probably playing orange anyway. I just think like Wills, yeah, sure. But then like it's like the same problem, right? Like if you have the Espionage, like and it gets a deck that's playing Will, if it's like an orange deck and they Will, and they have the Will and you don't hit it, I think it's like fine, right? Because you probably want to hit something orange in their hand anyway, like a grenade launcher or a show master or a belligerence. I don't know. I'm sure many could argue against me about the card, but I think that card is bad. I think Undermine is not very good. I think there's way too much competition for it with Espionage, which is unfortunate. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna go with this. We'll go with this. So this is kind of like our gauntlet we're looking at here. We got Dinobots, random full con deck list here. We have the Perceptor Gruesome Legion, Ghost Starscream, 3 Double Titan deck, and this, and we have a Megatron Double Titan deck. We also have, we also do have another build. We do have a 3-eyed sturdy build with the Alpha Trion, Huffer, and Highbrow, and Sovereign. So I think that's like a fine little gauntlet. I don't think I'll be able to build all these decks, especially not tonight, but with all the number of staples I have. But we're gonna look to build some tonight, lickety split. Like, yeah, here we go, triple-headed Galvatron. I like this list a lot. I think this list is super cool. Man, I feel like I don't know if I have enough stuff for all this, but we can look. We can look and try. We're probably going to. All right, we're gonna switch to this different mode here. Man, otherwise though, we're just gonna do a quick little sleeve up here. I'd say bring this camera down, and just everyone is like, tell me how y'all are doing. Tell me how you're all doing tonight, man. All right, let's get back up to here. There we go. All right, so starting off, we have the orange, we have the blue deck. I do really want to get an orange-black deck build. It's way better. Thank you. I hope so. Listen, Richard, you missed it. So I got Starlink internet. I have my boy Elon Musk hooking me up with this, and we are rocking a 11 base upload speed right now. Versus my 0.4 upload speed I was rocking before. I love new internet as well. I'm still concerned. It's like my laptop still is not gonna go through all the way. In terms of games and not gonna, but we'll see. Hot and sour soup, man, that's a good choice. That's a very good choice. How's it treating you? Right here, we got some Dinobots, or we have Aerobots here. Well, we're gonna deconstruct that. Holy Rule Minnesota Batman. I'm telling you, dude. Yeah, that's what I was rocking. I was rocking with a 0.3 megabyte download speed for years. For years, man. And this is like a huge change for me, let me tell you. All right, what are we doing first? We're going to do the Gruesome Legion deck, just because I think that's going to be the toughest deck for me to build with stuff I have laying around. So right away, let's just start with stuff that I want in the deck. Do I have a core in here? I do have a core in here. Oh man, but yeah, I'm really excited to get started on this. I hope to do regular streams as well. Like, this is a big test stream for me, and it's gone very well so far, and I'm really, really, really excited about that. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. If anyone who's watching who's in the Discord and has done King of the Hill, please go in the AlphaTron chat and vote for what day you would like to see some consistent weekly King of the Hill done. I want to get that started up, and I actually want to stream a lot of it during the King of the Hill sessions. I think that'd be awesome. King of the Hill sometimes goes like for a long time though, so I doubt I could go the whole time. But it's something I really want to get. I really want to try. I'm really excited to try at that. And of course, if I do get the what's the word I'm looking at? If we do end up getting that weekly thing going really well, I'm gonna stream it, and I'm gonna do some commentary on matches I'm not playing as well. I think I have a setup for Discord that's gonna work pretty well. But this is just like one test for the stream. I need to do like a Discord games test, because that's going to be a lot harder on my computer, obviously. So we're going to see how well my computer will handle that. There you go. Here, let's see, 7-11 for me. Oh yeah, that's a printout right there. I'm gonna set that to the side here. Man, Guardian Shell, what a card. Okay. I'm gonna need some more sleeves. More eucalyptus sleeves. What do we look at? Eucalyptus sleeves. Where are they? Oh, they're here somewhere. All right. Hold the whole thing up. Oh, there they are. Right under my nose. Oop. Uh-oh. We're okay. We're good. There we go. Alright, we got some eucalyptus sleeves here. I hope that's enough. That should be enough. Not enough for a board, though. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're going to need some showing off, some brainstorms. We need everything. We pretty much need every card printed in the game in this list at this point. Alright. There's not going to be enough room on this playmat for everything. Jinkies. Alright. Did you make the sweet and sour soup, Richard? Is that what's going on here? Or did you get it taken out? Either is acceptable for the record. Espionage, a scoundrel. Did I have a scoundrel? I did not have scoundrels, no. A noble's blaster. Point position, a belligerent, one full art skillful display, because we were like that. One of many bigger theirs. I actually don't know if I have enough bigger theirs. I actually will probably have to take some out of one of these decks here. I have a Snapdragon Ghost Scream list built. I'll probably have to rip apart. That's okay though. Brainstorm 1. Leap. The second leap. Spy satellite. The sturdy armor. I need a second Sav Arms. Sav Arms has been looking really good in this meta game. I don't know about you, Richard, but I think it's looking pretty hot right about now. It's funny because like that card is like, I don't know. I don't think I've seen a card that became like that either looks like the most broken card ever or the worst card ever so fast than Sabotage Armaments. I don't know if anyone else can agree with me on that, but that's how I see it. Man, that card is either something or it's nothing, unfortunately. Wait, you got the interwebs now? I do. I'm rocking Starlink internet now, Ziggy. I have full-on Elon Musk handheld internet, and it's, man, it's better than anything I've had in like my whole life. It's pretty amazing. I shed a tear when I did a speed test after I got it installed. It was amazing. Do I have a sturdy armor? Yeah, I got sturdy armor. Oh, there's too many cards, man, to put in this list. Here, we're gonna make these pep talks into wills. I just need a card for them. We got a Noble's Blaster. You know what card I never have enough of? Soldier's Blasters. I don't know why. I've been using a lot of them lately, I guess, and just don't have enough of them. Actually, you know what we're gonna do first? After we go through this box, we're gonna go through the Snapdragon deck and just start disassembling it. That's probably the right call. I wish I could play an Armed Hovercraft in this list, but there's no way that's gonna make it into the main board with sturdy decks running around. Where's all this? Where's all my junk? What the heck? Version engine rip, showing off. Yeah, 2 showing off. Do I have an end of the road main board? No. I have an absorption cord, right? No, it's okay. It's right there. Never mind. Okay. All right. Box number 1 done. We're gonna go through that Snapdragon list and start pulling stuff from it. Because I'm now realizing I actually have a lot of stuff from that could go in here. Like all the Merc stuff and everything. So we're just going to make it easy. I knocked it. I knocked it. Oh, that's my Primus deck. Here we go. So one of these. We're gonna need 2 more bigger they are's. And hostilities. Oh, you know, my camera angle doesn't look great here. I should probably fix that. Oh well. This is just like a test stream, like I said, so I'm not super concerned about how it looks so far. I'm just gonna put this in sleep right away. Because it's got that, it's a printout. Okay. Can you guys hear the kids in the background? My niece and nephew are visiting. And they're a hoot. They're a hoot. Actually, I might just leave that reverse engineer. Yeah, just take it out. I'm already disassembling this deck practically. Soldier Blaster. Okay. Got dad and got the second dad. Not sure if dad is the right call in this list either, to be fair. What decks have we been looking at? Jason, welcome. So we've been looking at a few decks. So we just we grabbed like 3 decks from the last ATP4 Full-Con event, and we kind of just like redid them a little bit in the ATP5 metagame. So we took a look at Ghost Starscream with 2 Titan Masters. We looked at Herald Megatron with 2 Titan Masters, big shock, both orange-black like decks. And now we're looking at we were just looking at me, Richard, and Ziggy, looking at and now building and constructing a Retgar Perceptor Highbrow deck list with what cards we have left over, essentially. Yeah, no, I think it's really cool. I have more wills, don't I? Oh no, don't tell me I have more. I need to print more wills. No, I don't want to cut more wills. I'm not going to cut any more wills right now. I'm going to use a really cruddy, small printed Will of the Protocols for now. Where is it? Yeah, they're right here. I have a super tiny version. Right there. We're going to use that version. I gotta move this a little bit. Okay, I think we're getting close. Oh man, Reflector Cells. So that's like another card I need to print more of is Reflector Cell. I don't need this Fusion Boar. Actually, we'll put in one of these Fusion Boars to make up for one of the Reflector Cells. Who's the biggest threat in that deck? Perceptor Gruesome Legion? I guess yes to that question. It really kind of depends, probably on the matchup, and probably depends on how far one of them has ramped up, because you have 2 characters that naturally ramp up. You have Perceptor and Gruesome Legion. Especially in a full-con environment, Gruesome Legion might just really bulk up really fast with all the heads and stuff getting KO'd. So I'd say it really depends, but that's kind of like the idea of the deck, right? Like you have this deck that has 2 characters. Yeah, the idea is all of them, exactly. They're all just kind of scary to deal with. All right, here, let's do this a little bit better, Christian, dear goodness. I need a second reverse engineer. Does Perceptor KO things or just put under him? He does both. Or no, cards, he does not KO cards. He just puts them underneath him, but he's getting bigger is the idea. Especially with Highbrow, being able to reveal 5, kind of like with Will the Protocols, you naturally just have this character that could potentially, like, you might just get 2 cards and draw 5, or put 3 underneath them every single time. And that's, like, really scary. That's a really scary thing to like see like start to unfold in the game, you know? Reverse engineer. Man, I got D&D coming up here pretty soon. I'm not sure if you guys heard, but I was on the phone earlier with a buddy of mine that I play D&D with. I thought we weren't doing D&D because of the holidays and all that, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. I am late, but that's okay. I told them I was going to be late. They also didn't really tell me that it was still happening. I assumed it wasn't, so boo-boo on both of us, I'd say. Yeah, I think the biggest concern about this deck is like how slow is it going to start? Like, you know, against like certain decks, like you might just like your ramp up characters might not last long enough. You might not deal enough damage, but I think that's going to remain to be seen exactly what that's going to look like. Once you start playing games, I don't know if anybody's actually played some games with this yet or not. I think Ziggy might have actually. I think Ziggy might have played something with this, and I think he shared similar concerns. Because it's especially more of a concern in full con than T1. Like, going to time is tough in T1 sometimes, but it can be even worse in full constructed, I feel like, at that point of a metagame. There we go. I was on mute and I didn't realize it. All right, so I think we're correct on this. I might not have all the cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. I am missing a reflector cell. And I can probably find another mace really quickly here. Double Deer should be good in full con? Yeah. 2-time Master Plus Legend is rough to down that many characters. It is. And that's why it's like really good. It's just like you just take the strongest type characters in the game and you just shove them all in one team. And you know what? It works. I think Double Dealer also will be good in full con. I think you can match a Double Dealer with a Legend and a Type Master pretty easily. You know, you can do aerial, you can do hot rod. You can do, let's see, aerial. Oh, maybe you can't do that in a legend. You can do 2 Titan Masters though, that's for sure. 2 Titan Masters is like pretty good. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, did I miss your call?
All right. All right. Time to put kids to bed. See ya. See ya, Jason. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. I'm about to wrap up here too. I was here later than I meant to be, but this is perfect because I wanted to see how well this would work out for you guys. I appreciate it. Taking the time to check this out. All right, man. I thought I had like 1,000 maces. I should have like 1,000 underground maces. I actually might have one in the other deck. Okay.
Where's his scotch?
One second. All right. There's gotta be 1 mace in here. 3 boards though? How many boards is this? 1, 2. I think 3. But that's good. Okay, that's fine. I did not get a board. Pull one out of the Primus deck maybe. For now. My man with the mace. Alright, let's try that. I will probably forget what that card was. That's fine. I don't have any reflector cells in here. I know the cards look good, but I just don't have enough like printed out right now. We're gonna sell for this as our beginning list. Okay. So we got so this is like, man, this list looks ridiculous. Man, I actually do really want to take out this fusion board though. I don't think I need that right now. We'll put in. I don't know. We'll put in a reflector cell. A reflex circuits and pretend it's a reflector cell, I guess. That'll be fine. I'm excited to see how this deck plays out though. We'll probably do some games another time. Obviously, it's gonna be Christmas here coming up in 2 days. So that's pretty exciting. I will not be around for the next like 2-3 days myself. Christmas Eve is really big in our family, or Christmas Eve is really big in our family. Christmas is big too, but it's a little different now that a lot of us are married with kids. All right, 1 deck down, and man, do I have time for another? I don't. I wish I did, but I just do not have time for another one, sadly. So we're probably going to leave it at that. put that back in for later. If people enjoy this, let me know. Then I can do. I really enjoyed these chill streams of just chatting, building decks, going through the metagame of what we think it might be. We didn't do that too much this time around, but we talked a little bit about it as we were like rebuilding some decks, and hopefully people can enjoy it. You know, we're going to open up OBS again real quick. I'm excited that this has worked out really well as well, because this means that we can potentially see more streams in the future. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. We've done, and it's been fantastic. I can't be happier. I think this is fantastic. So I think we're gonna call it here, boys. You guys need please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and what else you'd like to see for the new future of this channel, and all the really exciting things we can now probably do. With finally some not so bad rural Minnesota internet. All right, take care, everybody. See ya.